Hello, hello! Welcome back to episode 8 of Planet Coaster. Obviously, the last episode we built this brand new hybrid coaster, which I do think fits in quite well. I'm really pleased with how that's turned out, to be fair. I've put another train on just so there'll be two running around in sync together. Now, my plan for this episode, this will be a fairly short episode in comparison to the others. I'm just going to put in one last flat ride and do a bit of theming for it in this little sort of gap here. And then I am going to break off the western area, sort of along this line-ish, so that the last area of the park over here will be our final theme. Now, I won't let you know what the final theme is until the next episode, so you will have to obviously subscribe and stick around for that one. But for the flat ride that is going in here, I have gone for a Monte Leone. It's a very traditional sort of fairground attraction. I just thought it sort of fitted in with the Western theme better than a lot of other sort of flat rides, such as like a high tower, a launched free fall, a merry-go-round. There's quite a few flat rides I could have put in here. But I do think this one just seems to do the trick that little bit better. So it's not going to have a major queue line. The queue line there, and the exit just there. Let's make that a little bit thinner. We'll try and weave in between these cacti. There we are again. That plural of cactus keeps cropping up while we're in this western area. Spin through here, and where do we want it joining up? Yeah, we want it joining up down here somewhere, don't we? Maybe like that. Like I say, it's not going to be a very big queue line. It only needs to be quite a thin queue. And the exit path, we're going to have to remove some of these cacti, I think. We'll go through here and just join on there. So let me just remove some of these. We'll have to edit the building because it's all part of that. Get rid of that cacti. And that, let's just move it slightly. There. And same for that cacti there. Let's just move that out slightly. There. Right. So, let's just slide that bench up. Slide it up. Sorted. Got our exit queue. Got our entrance. I may actually, thinking about it, I may put this ride inside a building to give the area a bit more theming. I'm just trying to think how realistic that is going to be to achieve. Yeah. You know what? Let's go for it. Let's put this inside a building. Right. Let's start building on this station then. Natural wood plank, and we'll have it. It's going to be right at the very edge. There we are. That is inside there. And we'll move across only slightly this time. Just like so. That's not going to quite stay in there, is it? We'll have to adjust that path a little bit, I think, but we will. It will be fine. We'll make do with it. Let's just drop that down. This is going to be the awkward bit, is managing to squeeze this. I may have to shuffle that train up a little bit. But if I move this along here, and then can I move anything else along there? I suppose I could try and I can always rotate that I suppose, in a way. I don't think we can actually. What's the best way of doing this? No, I can't fit that in there. Unless we have to bring the entrance round, we may have to go back and put the entrance round somewhere else, which is fine. This is all part of trying to fit it in. Like I say, I'm conscious that it is quite a difficult task putting this entrance and putting this ride under a building, but I just feel as though it will add something to the park. It'll add something to the area as well. If I don't want the queue line going through a train, as you do. Right, so let's go on here. No, we don't want to edit the building. We want to edit the ride. Let's go on here and move the entrance. So we'll put the entrance. We'll put the entrance here, and then once we've built the building, we will build the path around that. And I think we will do the same with the exit. I'll get rid of this panel, and we'll decide what we're doing at that point. Right, back on track. But as you can see, nothing's perfect, and we just get on with it. Just get on with it, because what else can you do? So now we want to crack on putting the rest of this building up. So let's move this along. Boom, boom. Is that going to reach? No, we'll have to go the full way, I think. These cacti will be coming out. So will the boxes. But for now, I just want enough to get it, to get the building in. Once the building's in, I can put the scenery around it. The scenery I only kind of put in roughly last time anyway, so it's not the end of the world stuff. If things have to disappear, so let's just go along here. Like I say, it's going to be a similar sort of style to the old inn building that we put in. So we'll just keep building up here. Make this grid a little bit smaller. No, don't want that there. I want it dropping a little bit. There we go. And stick this on top. Right, let's make this grid a little bit bigger, make it a bit faster now. But yeah, all the cacti, all the decor will come out. It's just a case of lining everything up first and getting it. The building is the main thing to get done, and then you can sort of decorate afterwards. Things you have to keep. Once you build it at an odd size, that's it. You've got to then keep adjusting everything else. I don't want that. Every time you get to a different corner, if the measurements aren't right, like that, so I'll drop that down to 2. And what we at 3 squares there that have come off. So let's. I don't think they're lined up properly. Is that right? Well, we sure will find out. So yeah, we'll go across here. Go across here and see whether it's in line or not. As I say, there's only one way to find out, and that is to actually build it. So no, it wasn't in line. Is the answer to the question. So we'll drop that down there. You see, you might be watching this thinking, why the hell have you not just like started again and started filming again. But I feel as though when you're watching it, I know people when I watch it, when I watch other streamers play, that it seems like everyone's a perfectionist, but I'm not. I'm really not. So, I'd rather just show you when I get it wrong, when I mess up. I'd rather just make that brutally honest, really. Right. So we don't want that there. We want that there though. And the same there. Nope. Nope. There. So it's just that corner where they're going to come out at the minute. So now we want to hop onto flat roofs and raise this up a little bit. No, well, not there. And then there we go. Let's raise this up. Hopefully it doesn't keep dropping down on us. There we go. Just want a bit of a timber roof. Just like that. Boom. Bob's your uncle. That's what we want. Let's just keep going across. 1, 2, 3. Drop. And yeah, like I say, the design for this is going to be very similar to the main Western building. I may put a few stalls in at the back. To be fair, I don't know. Maybe struggling for space. I think for stalls, I think that might definitely be pushing it. But yeah, I'll sort of just go with the flow, see what I feel like, and as I say, you can't really go wrong if you've not got design. You've not got design to go wrong against, have you? So just while I am doing this, I do want to mention that I am starting a second series. As I mentioned in the last episode, I am starting a series of building rides or themed areas from real life parks. I am from the UK, if you've not guessed from my incredibly gorgeous English accent. So my knowledge is with a lot of UK parks. I do have a bit of knowledge of American parks and some European ones, but not massively. So if you do want to suggest anything, obviously it does help if I've been there, but if not, I can use photos. So yeah, I am starting one. It is going to be the first one is going to be a ride from Alton Towers, but I'll let you wait and see what that is. But yeah, I mean, I'll quickly decorate this, and then we'll get back to building the queue line. So I'll see you shortly. Right, welcome back. As you can see, I've finished putting this building in. It's nothing special, just a bog standard wooden building, a few windows and doors, a few animatronics, just so people have got something to look at and and just admire basically as they're walking through. The entrance I've kind of put subtly down the side here, so it kind of the ride is really hidden unless they go over this way. And see it. It's only a very short queue line, but I'm not expecting a big queue for this ride. And then the exit taken out the back of the building there. As I say, nothing too fancy, nothing special. Just a nice building. It blends in. The ride is hidden in there, and I think that works well. To be fair, I wasn't expecting to be that pleased with it, but that surprised me. So that is the end of the western area. So as you're walking now, obviously you are faced with the main building to begin with, then you do have the flat ride over here. You get on this side, and you get the chair swing. If you want to go on that, swoop around this way a little bit, and you get to the log flume, or Old Rig River as we've called it, which is set inside the mountain, with the big school drop at the end, with the explosion, like that. And as you come over this way, you have got the Runaway Express coming out of the station, which is the hybrid coaster going up the hill at the minute. So I think that finishes up that area off quite well. As you can see, I've put more of this terrain in, a bit like how I've split up the one over here. Just so when you're down at guest level, you're not sort of getting a mishmash of themes, really. When you're down at their height, you can't see over this hill. Obviously, you can on the roller coaster, but I'm not building a mountain that high to stop that. Just so they can't see it over here. And we will begin in the next episode to build a path down this side. And finish off. We'll probably come quite far out, to be fair, because these two have kind of taken up a large amount of space in front. So here we'll have to come all the way out and maybe come all the way over this way. Hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for watching. And if you did enjoy, please leave a like and subscribe if you do want to stick around and see what I put in for episode 8. And as I say, keep an eye out for that new series coming out on my channel. So thank you for watching. Goodbye.